LG UltraGear gaming monitor. Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG UltraGear gaming monitor. Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG UltraGear gaming monitor. Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. And injustice. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG UltraGear gaming monitor. Numerous forces aimed at the Earth.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the Esports Club presents Rival South Asia Championship powered by LG, UltraGear, Act Fibernet, and Zota Gaming. Joining me today is Cranko, and we are looking at the first Seed 2 game. Cranko, are you excited about
Yeah,
this?
I'm extremely excited because it's Seed 2 and I'm expecting a lot of fights and aggression from both the teams. So, yeah, let's see. Right now, they're looking to pick Jinx.
That's
What do you think about
very
that right now?
interesting. Jinx. Oh, they switched it to
Yeah,
on last minute. So with the new patch coming in, I believe on has become really strong. Uh,
yeah,
why
true.
do you think that?
Because he provides like a lot of tankiness and a lot of CC from like range with his ultimate, and I believe like most of the team fights go a bit longer, and on has like a lot of short CDs CC, so I believe like he does a lot when the fights are longer.
That's true. Let's talk about general pick and bans. So from the side of Infernal, we see a Jarvan banned out. We
Mm-hmm.
see Nautilus banned out. We see Elise banned out. We see a Nocturne banned out. Jarvan is a champion BD people like to play a lot. So a
Mm-hmm.
ban as in the form of Jarvan coming from the side of BD looks a bit tricky to me. On the other side, we see a Yorick being banned out, definitely a target ban. We see Morgana being banned out. We see Jace being banned out. We see Camille being banned out, and an Ilaoi being banned out. So a lot of focus going definitely to the top lane, I feel.
Yeah, but for the most part, they have already BD has already picked the bot lane, and I believe that Haim and Galio is gonna be bot as well. So both of them have picked uh, their bot lane, and since on the Sri Lankan side they picked top laner, and on the um, BD side they picked Olaf. I'm assuming Olaf's gonna be jungle. So they just targeted ban the jungler so that they wouldn't pick those comfortable picks. Like Rexa is pretty good in my opinion. Not so much.
That's true. That's true. So Sam, yesterday you guys had a taste of playing a tournament game in sort
Yeah.
of the new patch. What are your feelings about it? What has changed coming in from the normal season patch to the first preseason patch?
I believe it's like a really good way to fasten up the game. Like the game is they're basically forcing it so that there's like a lot of fights with regards to runes and the map changes and the importance of Drake and Rift Herald. They want to have those skirmishes, because if not, those things give you so much power that like you get so much ahead that basically for the enemy it's like almost impossible to get back into the game.
That's very true. That's very true. So we see a Kale and a Mordekaiser both being picked up. Uh, do you think it's a
Oh,
Kale mid mod top or a mod mid Kale top? Because we did
I,
see a mod mid coming yesterday.
yeah, but interesting pick on the Sri Lankan side as well. Anivia was it used to be really good back when Frogan used to play it. He actually made the champion extremely popular, and he was extremely good with it. Plus, I really love the champion as well. It's something new, and most of the time, I think people really don't know how to play around Anivia.
That's very
So
true.
that's that. And with regards to BD's mid and top, I'm not sure. They're probably looking to have Kale into Ornn and Mordekaiser into Anivia. That's probably what they're looking for, um, in my opinion, because Kale takes a really long time to scale. She needs her level 11 to even like start doing anything in team fights, and level 16 to basically close out the game. So yeah, she needs like time and scale, a lot of farm to go through all of the phases like level 6, level 11, and level 16.
Okay, so now that kleptomancy has been taken away from the game, uh,
Hmm.
what rune page do you think is ideal on Kale basically?
Well, I'm not a scale player or like a top main, but I think people are just trying out new runes with regards to like Conqueror. Some EDCs do like it, some don't. Um, Lethality is like a decent option as well because she scales with attack speed and she makes a lot of attack speed as well. And you can actually go out of cap if you proc lethality for 4 seconds, and it has like a really short cooldown. So uh, uh, lethal tempo is also pretty good.
That's true. That's true. So, Sam, taking klepto away from the game in general, what impact do you think it brings in the game? Like the champs like Ezreal that relied very heavily on klepto in the bot lane itself, and now you see that rune like primarily being taken away. What change do you think
I
we'll
think the
see in
main
the card.
user was Ezreal, right? That
Yeah.
there's no other champion who used to play. I think Kale used to take it at top because of the melee matchup. She can abuse it, like get too much gold and
Hmm.
scale even harder. But apart from that, yeah, there's like no other champion basically took it. There was like sometimes Lucian took it because oh, when they, I would say, buff it. When you use a spell, it gives you two stacks of Klepto. So when you like dash and double tap with Lucian's passive, you get like two procs of Klepto.
That's
So it
true.
was used at the start, but then people just shift because he wasn't doing that much damage, so it wasn't that great.
That's true. Okay, on jungle, how do you think the clear is going to be for him? Because I've
It's
realized
gonna
the
be very horrible. Like if Olaf just like gets red and just start going into the jungle, I don't think he can do anything to
yeah,
him.
because I think the clear has become a little difficult. Like you do get more EXP for per camp.
Mhm.
I believe now you can clear either side and reach level 3, but the actual jungle clearing has become a little difficult, if I'm not wrong. So on with the clear, I'm really skeptical about, but I'm really excited to see three teleports coming in. With the three teleports and a Galio, they have so much global pressure coming in. The comp on board for a team fight setup looks really nice. On the other hand, on the opposite side we have laners that are itself very strong. Like Kale is a strong laner. Post 11, it can just keep split pushing. You have Mordekaiser, who again becomes that battle boss when he has enough items. You have Olaf. Olaf again is just steamrolling. So looking at both comps, Sam, on paper, who would you give your preference to right now?
So so right now, I would say that I think the blue team has a bit of engage with Leona and Olaf. Olaf does at like it's not a engage, but he just like runs at you with his axes. And with regards to the purple team, the Sri Lankan team has a lot of siege with Heimerdinger and Anivia and a lot of wave clear. So the best bet uh, for Sri Lanka would be grouping up and let maybe Aurelia split push and group as four and start sieging, while uh, team BD needs to like force skirmishes, not in the top lane though, because Kale is super weak early. So Olaf needs to like play around mid and bot and make sure he invades a lot. And I'm assuming bot lane wouldn't have that much priority because it's Heimer, and Heimer will just keep on wave clearing a lot. Like he will push faster than Varus and Leona for sure. So I'm not sure what BD's game plan is. So
That
let's say it's like a whole different level of plays, like early to mid, like how it goes, and from mid to late how it goes. Because from mid game, I'm pretty sure that Sri Lankan teams like Sri Lankan team will have an easy way out because they'll have a lot of mana, a lot of they can basically counter their push very easily. Even like one man, Anivia can just stand under a turret and just wave clear, and with hammer as well.
that's
So
true.
it's gonna be very tricky for BD team to get around and like force things. And even if they force a thing, they have so many TPs, so many global, that it's
Exactly.
gonna be extremely hard.
It's very easy with three teleports and a Galio to just four man one lane. Like you could be alone and then just four people right pop in, and you've no idea what just happened right there. So we let's take a look at the keystones. On has decided to go with Spellbook. Is that interesting, or do you think it'll make things a little harder for him?
It's kind of interesting because if Olaf like if Olaf invades him a lot, it's gonna be really hard for On to get back because right now catch up EXP is like really low, and once like Olaf gets a lead, it's basically practically over for the jungle. He'll
That
get like no EXP at all. Like the level difference would just grow. It will never go down. Like he will not be able to like match him in levels once it goes below like two levels. Like if he's seven and the Olaf is nine, it's almost impossible for him to. The only thing he can do is just group with his team and just try to ult people.
That's very true. On as a champion, even though falls behind, the RT I feel is a really key part to turn around team fights even in later stages.
Yeah.
So, looking at the new patch, what dragon changes has like what changes to the dragon has changed the entire meta? What dragons are now strong? I believe Cloud is now one of the strongest dragons if you get the soul of it.
Yeah, true. I agree, but Mountain is just so much. I feel it provides so much power in terms of fight and in team fighting. If given a decision to me, whether to take the 4 dragon off a mountain versus a baron, I would obviously go for the mountain. And if it's like ocean versus the baron, and if it's the fourth one and I'll get the soul, I would prefer baron over it because I feel mountain is like super strong with the shield and it gives so much defense that you can actually fight even if you're behind.
That's true. Another question: Baron or Elder Drake?
Uh, that's that's actually totally depends upon your team comp. So let's say if I'm Sri Lanka right now with this
Hmm.
comp, I would definitely go for Baron because it has good siege,
True.
right? We don't want executions.
True.
Sri Lankan team doesn't care about if you live or die as long as they can keep on taking turret. While the BD team wants execution, they want to kill them so that they can push because there's no way they can actually get close to the turret. There's like they literally have no range at all.
That's very
They
true.
have 3 melees, one short range Varus, and a kill which will only get online after 16. Like he'll have decent amount of range after 16. So
That's true. So, melee versus range does play a huge factor coming in on paper with the team comps. Now, I also wanted to ask: a Rift Herald can spawn twice. So, do you think Rift Herald is now a higher priority as compared to Dragon? Like, would you see teams rushing a Herald before they rush a Dragon?
um, it's right now like there are champions. I still believe with Olaf as well. I think he can do the dragons on spawn. There are certain champions that can do dragons on spawn. And till that time, I don't think Herald is up.
True.
It doesn't spawn that point of time. So it's easier for you to make like to make a play at bot and get the dragon and then make a play at top. Like so, it's not always where both are up and then you are giving up one side and then you're taking the other.
That's very true. So, pretty standard stuff going on there.
I think
Bot.
there's gonna be a death on the top side.
Oh, there's
Oh
gonna
my god,
be.
that was a huge That was a huge misplay. He didn't have his wave. He forced that trade for no reason at all. He was winning the level 1 and 2 trades, but I don't know what happened there.
I think he overstepped a bit. He didn't have his minions. Uh, he thought he could trade with the Irelia, but Irelia was just able to burst him down. Deals so much amount of damage right off the bat, and getting a solo kill on Mordekaiser is pretty important because Mordekaiser, once he ramps up on those items, it becomes very
Yeah,
hard to kill him. But early on, I believe he's pretty weak.
yeah, pretty sure. Against Irelia for sure. There's a gang coming up by on, and there's a counter gank, and nothing happens. Everyone just walks away. Also, like as I said, you don't want to send your Kale against Anivia. Once she gets her mana items, once she gets her tier, it's almost impossible for Kale to farm under turret. Yeah, if you're like obviously mechanically good, you'll be able to, but you'll get like Anivia will get like free time to roam or maybe put down some wards and basically just farm under turret forever.
That's very true.
Because
So
Kale can't provide roam, right? Even if she roams, she's like really feeble. Um, and it's gonna be extremely difficult. Bot lane is like really struggling with how to push the wave as well.
So On has not been doing as badly as we thought. He's pretty even on the camp clear. He's pretty much showed more presence than Olaf, I feel, till now. Uh,
Mhm.
it's very interesting the new playstyles coming in with the new meta changes, and like you said, Kale is a split push threat, but within Anivia coming in, it changes the dynamic because Anivia can clear waves just as fast as Kale can push.
True.
So bot lane, Heimer Galio versus Leona Varus. What?
There- there- There's no way, and even like after getting six, there's no way unless Sri Lankan teams like overstep their bounds. There's no way Leona virus can kill any one of them. If you go on Heimerdinger, Galio's just gonna ult and walk away. If you don't wanna ulti, like you don't wanna like stun lock Galio because he'll just like taunt and get the aftershock and walk away.
Ooh,
So it's gonna be very difficult.
the chunking both bot and top. LNX, LEX, they've been very aggressive with the sort of playstyle coming in. And what do you think? Is this late game? Would they suffer a bit?
But definitely, because like they're slowly they're building like a CS lead over a period of time, and the more harassed they get on the turret or even like in the lane, they have to base and they will push the wave under the turret and they'll lose like a wave. There's a gank coming out at the top. I think is gonna kill the Olaf, and she'll probably kill the
He will
Mordekaiser
kill
as well.
the
And that's
Olaf
a
and the
flash.
Mordekaiser.
Okay, that's a TP coming down from and which is being stopped by Anivia. Oh well, that was not good at all.
That was really badly played on the side of the Sri Lankan team. I
Yeah,
mean,
the ganks weren't coordinated at all. He didn't even know oh, like if Olaf was ganking. I mean, he was so I don't know.
uh,
I mean, Mordekaiser should have started trading when he saw Olaf, and also Olaf didn't have items. I think
that's true. 2-0-0 Irelia.
he came with just like the starting jungle item. That's it. I think he should have based first to get some items and then ganked probably.
That's true. That's true. So, looking at the top lead building up, you have a Mordekaiser who's 0-1-0 with 34 CS against an Irelia who already has a Tiamat and machine completed at the 7-minute mark. There's already almost a 1,200 gold lead coming in. Is that? Do you
Yeah.
think it's getting a little out of hand right off the bat?
It I really already is out of hand. You basically have to three-man her or even four. Okay, Leona goes on to the Galio, and they. Oh my God, he's taking so much damage now. All right, he's just gonna back off because you just can't fight under Heimer's turret at all.
Heimer turrets are so annoying. They deal like a lot of damage, way more damage than they should. I feel. So
Leona is still trying to fight for no. Okay, there's Olaf coming. That's why she's probably gonna go down as well. And you don't want to do this. It's not worth at all. 2 for 1 for a support. Kill goes to Galio and Heimer. So more power to him, I guess.
oh, that was so unfortunate. I noticed in Ragnarok, I think Olaf's stun still knocks you up, if I'm not wrong.
Uh, in Ragnarok, I don't think he gets any CC. There's nothing. I don't think any CC hits him.
That's
Even
true.
the knockups.
That's true. So, early dragon coming in at the 8-minute mark. There's a considerable lead already building on the side. Of
Ideally, are going on to like he wants to turret dive, and okay, he's there. He's probably dead. Oh my God! Please don't. Oh my God! That was a really bad mistake.
that was a really bad mistake coming in to the side of Irelia.
And oh my God!
And a
Even
bot jump
even the
coming
bot
in.
lane as well.
There is kills being traded now. Heimerdinger dies. They now try to collapse on the Galio. They'll try to deal as much as damage. Galio flashes out of that situation, but they just throwing away the lead they built in so heavily.
I was confused whether did Leona ulti Varus instead of Galio. I have no idea what's happening.
It is a bit of a clown fiesta coming in, but that was a considerable lead being built on the side of Pakistan, and they sort of just threw away. Irelia being very cocky up top, trying to dive a Mordekaiser like that, gets ultied right off the bat, and Mordekaiser will just be like, okay, I'll
Like,
take
you
that
were
set back
so
goal.
so ahead. Why did you have to make that play?
That's very true. He sort of threw away the entire lead. The shutdown goal going to Mordekaiser also means he has that early blasting bond, and he'll be looking to rush that Rylai's Crystal Scepter so that the
Oh, there's
IRA.
a 3-man coming down. As I said, it's gonna be extremely good, and they got the rift as well. So they're probably gonna give some plates uh, to either top or mid. Not really sure what he's gonna do with it. It's a really nice pickup. It's certainly gonna help them a lot with the extra goal.
That's very true. Kale is not doing pretty badly. Kale is doing quite well actually against an Anivia. Pretty bang even on the CS. So Kale is a champion which I feel is like a ticking time bomb. The
Yeah.
more you leave that champion unattended, the more it's going to trouble you and get you back the later the game goes. So do you think they should start focusing down on the free farming Kale?
Um. Right now it's too late, but they just want to scale. The Anivia, like the comp, doesn't actually allow them to, like, if they want to fight, if Sri Lankan team want to fight, then they definitely should have ganked a kill. But if they are thinking that okay, we're just gonna siege, we just don't have to fight them, um, we'll be fine without it. There's a great fight coming down bot. There's a CC lockdown on, but they turn it around. Gali is gonna go taunt that guy. Okay, and even
So much
Leona's
damage
gonna
was
die.
coming up. Leona is also getting churned down slowly but
Oh my
surely.
god, that was a beautiful ulti by On.
Oh,
I think
that
we are not
is-
synced together.
Yeah, I think we're not synced together.
What time is it for you?
It's 11:39, 11:40, 11:41.
I'm at 47, so
Oh.
I'll just pause at 50.
Okay.
Let me know when 50 comes up.
Uh, it's up.
Okay. So they got a plate for 4 of them. They I don't think they should dive Olaf because he has the Ragnarok and just like get out of it.
That's true. So again, the Pakistani team are sort of chunking more and more, and they are sort of disturbing. More
Oh
and
wait,
more.
I'm sorry. Oh, is the blue team Pakistani team?
No, no, no. The blue team is the Sri Lankan team. The red team is the Pakistani team.
Okay, I've been portraying them as Sri Lanka team all this time.
No, no, no.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. So the red team is the Pakistani team. Now we see a Herald being popped. Is it being popped mid? Yeah, it is being popped mid, giving more
The
lead
problem-
to the Gale.
But it's gonna be split by 3 members. I don't think that's a good idea. I think it should have gone to the at the top because I really can't wave clear. And if you pop it with like a big wave, it's gonna be really difficult for Aurelia to kill it.
So I believe once a dragon has been spawned, and the first time and the second time it can't spawn again. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely. It depends upon the third one, which will set the which will set the map. If it's like fire, a mountain dragon, or even wind dragon. So yeah.
So we've already seen a cloud. We see an infernal coming up. That means your third drake will definitely be either ocean or a mountain drake. How strong do
Yeah.
you think is ocean in the current meta?
Ocean, getting the soul of ocean is like, yeah, you'll get some 80 AP and some region, but I still feel like mountain is super strong because it actually gives you that tankiness to fight the enemy, and it's like a huge power boost because it stops it mitigates a lot of damage.
That's true. And another dragon being taken away by the side of the.
There's a
Legendary-
good group. That's a really nice roam coming out from Aurelia. She's probably thinking to. She can't TP back. She has to like walk.
So
It's gonna be mountain.
it's gonna be mountain. Definitely one of the high priority drakes coming in as the third drake. The terrain has been changed. They've added more terrain, so that's definitely a minor advantage also coming in for On, because now you have more choke points where you can actually fight
Fight,
with
yeah,
On,
sure.
and On is not good to fight in choke point when you, especially when you have a Nivea and On. You just can't
Yeah,
fight
it's
in
gonna
choke
be
point.
it's gonna be extremely difficult for these guys to run away if they engage a fight in a bad spot.
So Sam, looking at the gold read right now, do you think There's a gank coming in bot, but
Ooh, I don't know what happened at bot. They were looking to like fight, and Leona just started farming minions, and
The,
Olaf walked in.
he
No.
was completely not organized at all from the side of
Okay, now
Infernal.
Kale is gonna have some serious issues. It's mid game already. Anivia has all the mana items she wants to have, and on top of that she has a blue.
That's true. And you see taunt coming in from Galio, but Leona will just walk right out of it.
Yeah, they're actually playing it well now because you really don't want to all in Varus and
Ooh, a fight breaking up top.
up top.
An on coming in, but he's inside the chamber.
Missing the Q,
Missing
and
the Q.
he's
Oh,
and
that's
he's
a
still
lot of
able to
damage.
kill him.
He's
Oh my
able to
god.
kill the Irelia, and he will trade it with the on eventually.
I
But
think if he, oh my god,
he just
I
walks
think
out of
if
it.
he,
No,
oh,
he will die. He will die to it. But okay, Irelia again started up so ahead, didn't reset, and now is suddenly behind because both of them have one items completed. Ooh, that's a lot of folk coming on to Gale. So that is the annoying part coming into
fights
Irelia.
everywhere. Okay, what is Varus doing?
Varus,
I
he's
why would you
getting
walk
caught.
up?
He just walks up and he will just be burst down. Now they're trying to divert attention on Leona, but he will be able to walk out of it. Olaf coming in to secure it, but that's a very big misplay. And you see them going for the second Rift Herald as we speak. So definitely the legendary executioners with their brilliant strategy and a better macro play on the whole.
Yeah, but I don't think Irelia should have died there because he got his jungler coming up. He probably should have like waited few more seconds before his jungle showed up. Since On has like a really decent range with his ulti.
So the
Yeah.
first turret falling down, Galio and Heimerdinger will split the gold, and with that, you'll see a bunch of items coming in. Meanwhile, Herald's been popped top, so that means they will take another top turret. So two turrets falling down pretty quickly. Olaf coming up top.
There's gonna be a
There's
huge
being
fight
a
coming
fight
down.
breaking down. Olaf is going to pop his ulti,
Oh, this,
but on dies. Now they're trying to divert the resources on Irelia, and Olaf will get a double kill out of it. There's a
and wait,
TP
TP
coming in from
coming down.
Heimerdinger. He's caught between three people and he will die as well. So a really bad play coming in from the side of Legendary Executioners. And Infernal Gaming will capitalize on it, will go ahead and feeding kills to Olaf. That's never a good idea.
Well, I still feel that they could have just like walked away and didn't have to like fight that. They got the turret. They could have just like group mid and then just started like use their ultimates and try to siege mid. And Hammer keeping top when Irelia was extremely low. I don't think that was a good idea by him.
That's true.
I mean,
What I've realized is Irelia on the whole is pretty ahead, but it was pretty ahead. But now Irelia is struggling a lot. He has no back button or a reset button. It's always ahead, push, and his aggressiveness is now starting to get to it. Because I feel the later the game goes, it sort of tilts in the favor of Infernal Gaming, which is the true side.
I agree. But still, it's Irelia. She can deal a lot of damage, especially when she's still ahead by like 50-40 CS against Mordekaiser. So
There's still 1,000 sort of a gold lead coming in for Irelia. But the Drake control is completely on the favor of legendary executioners, and they will look to start the new Drake. No, they don't. Vision control going on around there, and top is just resident top trading. He'll go down. There's a fight breaking out. Mordekaiser pops starting. So will Irelia. They're trying to trade damage. Mordekaiser with the shield. He is going to survive.
Oh my
He's taking so much
God.
damage, and Irelia
Oh
will
my
die.
God.
What a brilliant Zonia's Hourglass coming in from Mordekaiser. Another solo kill for Irelia, and that means it's a 4v5. with Mordekaiser's TP up, they can really take this dragon right now.
I think right now, Mordekaiser should recall and get ready for the dragon fight, and he's exactly doing that.
He's exactly
He started
doing that.
the dragon.
They started the dragon. He's gonna recall. He's gonna take those items, and he's gonna come back down. There's
I
a
think
4-5 fight
they
situation.
should have just given it up.
Oh,
I
they're
don't know
trying
why
to
they fought
contest
this.
it. Fight breaking in. Olaf is just walking, running. He'll deal it out of damage. Brilliant on ulti coming in though. Black Chungus really chucked out, but kill will be picked up. On will die, and all 5 members on the side of Infernal Gaming survive, while they take the Mountain Drake as well. So, oh my god, really good start by the side of Legendary Executions, but they seem to completely throw the game.
Wait,
Oh my god,
that's
there's a lot of damage coming onto Kale, but he'll be able to run away. So Sam, a lot of events happening. Still a 1,000 gold lead for
yeah,
Legendary
but I don't think it was a good idea for them after losing Irelia to engage even after Dragon was gone. That's, I mean, what are you fighting for? Are you fighting to get mid turret, because they have already taken the tier 1 turret from top and bot, and you can basically see just 5 when it comes down to it. If you want to take mid turret, but like fighting after the dragon was gone was, in my perspective, was not that great.
Leona
wait,
being
I
caught
think-
in an unfortunate
Oh my
place
God,
will be
okay.
able to walk out of it. And a mid push.
I don't know what Leona is probably gonna get caught again. No.
Mordekaiser does come down to save her, but so Heimerdinger is one of those champs that doesn't really necessarily need to team fight. He can just split push and keep chunking down your turrets like nobody's business. So putting him in a mid lane sort of is something I don't really like. I mean, Heimer can just be pushing a side lane like Irelia is pushing the bot lane. They could just do a 1-3-1 right now, right off the bat. They still have that minor lead.
But I still prefer that he is mid, because he, as a role, he's still ADC, and you have a Galio with you. So if you put your mid and top on the side lanes, Galio can just make it a 2v1 situation like always. And you have that security where you are in like a 1v1, like right now. Irelia, Kale is matching Irelia, and Mordekaiser is matching Anivia. So if need be, Galio can just like pop his ultimate and just go in whichever lane needs help.
That's true. So we see Kale completing 2 whole items. He has the Hextech Gunblade and the Stinger, I'm sorry, the Hextech Gunblade and Nashor's Tooth completed. So it's gonna be a really heavy damage Kale coming in right off the bat. A 200 Kale, 197 CS looks very scary on board. What do you think the strategy should be from?
Also, I still see that they have like a lot of AP damage. Like four of them do AP damage, and none of them has any magic resist at all. From the BD end.
That's true. So on the side of Legendary Executioners, you see only on on sort of now struggling, I feel, because the leads coming in. Olaf is getting a little fed, but pretty stalemate game going on right now. They're just trying to push. Do you think Baron is an objective they need to like start prepping up for now?
I think they need a mid turret first before they could just go for Baron, because it's not like just to open up the map, and there's
an Olaf coming in, flash in, he'll deal a lot of damage to Sniper will Zonia's Arglass on coming in, Red Corsair taking a lot of damage, ulti saves him, but Wizard will die. Irelia coming in, he'll take 1 kill, he's trying to get a reset on Leona, will connect with the slow and get another kill. They take down the mid turret, they're going for the tier 2 turret, and now they can actually go towards the Baron. It's a 4-for-0 trade coming in for the favor of the red side, and with that I believe the Baron will fall as well. A huge misplay coming in on side of Infernal Gaming.
I would say A for an effort, because Olaf did that manly freaking play. He just like popped his ultimate and just flashed into 2 of them, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. Heimer had Zonia, so yeah, and even the Kale DP'd and ulted the Olaf, but then Kale instead got melted instantly after. As
That's
soon as he ulted, the Olaf kill just disappeared.
That's true. So the pattern in the game is obvious. The one who's initiating the fight has always been the one losing. Again, Infernal Gaming, this time they initiate, they lose. The last time, I believe, Legendary Execution initiated and they lost. There's another Mountain Drake going down. This is the soul. If they manage to get this Drake, oh no, they do
have
manage to
two
get a Drake.
each, I
They
think.
have two each. Sorry, I believe. In the new spectator, I don't think we get to see the amount of dragons anybody has.
Yeah, as a spectre, yeah. But I believe they have two
They
each.
have two each, sort of. So there's definitely a soul property coming in. Baron buff. They should be splitting right now. I don't know what they're trying to do, but
I think before that, they had Infernal, right? So this is the third one.
this is the third one, correct? So the next would be the soul, I believe.
No. Still, it won't be the soul because one of the dragon went to these guys. No, this is the fourth one. I'm pretty
This
sure
was the
about
fourth
it.
one. So there's 3-1 going in. So the next should be the soul, I believe.
Uh, Still no, because they have two each. One mountain and one ocean to the Pakistani team, and one mountain and one fire dragon to the BD team.
They're still going to be chunking down bot. Four people, one being adopted right here, and you can see they've just been sieging continuously. Do you think they
It's
should do
almost
a
impossible
3-1-1?
for them to. Yeah, they can't engage. They need a flank. They need a flank TP from Mordekaiser to go around them and then start a fight.
That's true. They're just chipping through the turret, and it's like, okay, On has now started upgrading items. You just saw him give an upgraded Zhonya's Hourglass to the High Matinga. So this is the place where On really starts to bring in value.
They really can't do anything. I feel extremely helpless. I think.
That's true. KL does reach level 14.
On
still
top
two
of it, they
levels.
have like so much range with Heimer and Anivia that they can start fight from like 600, 800
It's
units.
very annoying. They're just chunking through, and now they've reached the inhibitor.
And then look at the Anivia ulti. It's like zoning one side of the map, so they have to engage from the right side,
But-
and
But
they
the point
obviously
is
will
when you
know.
Galio and when you On, engages are always very dangerous. You always need to wait for those champions to sort of engage and make a mistake for you to counterplay on that, especially when they're ahead. So
Yeah, but the good thing about this patch is like right now, the Baron buff only lasts for 180 seconds, which is 3 minutes. Before it used to last for like 5 minutes, I think. I
5
suppose.
minutes, around 5 minutes.
Yeah, now it's 3 minutes. So if they be able to hold this, okay, the
Baron
Baron buff's
buff is
gone.
dead, but they're still trying to chunk through the middle turret. Irelia is trying to split push. Anivia will just block everybody coming in from that side. So it's a 4-1 situation going in, and they're just trying to knock on the doors. It's just pretty stagnant stuff going on. What do you think is the counterplay coming in from the side of Infernal Gaming? It's the blue side.
Well, I feel right now is like the ideal way to actually engage and have a flank TP. As you can see in their own jungle, there's a pink ward at the bottom side near the red camp. I think if he clears the wave, the Mordekaiser clears the wave at top and then just goes base and take the home guard and TPs on that pink ward and have a huge fight with Leona ulti and Varus ulti, I think they can win. But I'm not sure what's the plan for them right now. They'll just let these guys siege for free. Okay, there's an engage coming out.
There's an engage coming out, a Leona ulti coming in, a redemption being popped. On will ulti, Leona will be dropped, will flash away, and Nivea manages to get a kill, a return kill coming in for Varus. Snipper is very low, he will die down. Meanwhile,
That's probably game.
That's game. Irelia coming in, cleaning up the backline. Kale is the only lone survivor coming in from that fight, and now they're just going
Even
to
Leona
shut
is
down.
here though.
Leona resurrected, yes. No, Leona did manage to survive. Oh, they're now jumping into the Kale. Kale does ulti but will get taunted. Anivia will be like You can't run away. A lot of damage being dealt, and now diving onto Leona, and it's an ace coming in. GG, well played. Legendary Executioners will take game one in a pretty dominating fashion. 11k gold lead.
Not bad.
What are your ending thoughts on the game, Sam?
Well, they played it quite tight at the start, then they threw a little, and then they did what their team com is meant to do, siege, and they got it. I think it was like a pretty decent game, apart from a bit of throw at the top side, or once or twice, and a throw at the dragon fight. That's it. Apart from that, I think it was a really clean game by LNX.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
think they have to go back to the drawing board and see well what BD can do better when it comes to drafting. I don't think the draft was extremely good compared to what LNX were focusing on. They already knew the champions they had, and they probably got confused between the flex pick they came the on flex pick that came out from LNX, and yeah, it was a pretty good game by them.
Thank you for joining us, guys. We'll be back shortly with game number two. Remember, this is the Esports Club presents Rival South Asia Championship, powered by LG UltraGear, Zang, Act FiberNet, and Zotac Gaming. Cheers, guys.